What's up, everybody?
What's up, everybody? How we doing today?
Hey, guys, it's Mike.
And it's Brian.
Whoa.
What?
Brian.
What's up?
Everybody, welcome Brian to the Buffer Podcast.
What's up, Buffer Podcast? How are you doing? This is your boy, DJ Brian.
DJ Brian.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, I'm pretty sure y'all are trying to figure out why I'm in here and not Jesse.
Yeah, tell us why, Brian.
Well, Jesse decided that it was his time to part ways with the Buffer Podcast. No ill will.
It was mutual interest.
Yeah, he decided that, and it was just kind of work got so overwhelming and, personal life and everything, and that's very understandable. And, we just want to thank Jesse for everything you did for, in all seriousness, he kind of started the idea of the Buffer Podcast.
Yeah.
And, we want to thank him for that. And, with his good graces and everything, we're going to keep this going and we're going to see what happens.
Keep it 100.
Yeah. And
I want to thank you, Brian, for keeping the torch burning.
Man, it's some big shoes to fill.
It's exciting.
So, we're going to do a couple of different things moving forward. We have some good guests lined up. I know me and Mike have really been talking about it. A bunch of cool people, good people and everything. I'm not saying anything about anyone else. Everyone else that's been on this podcast has been pretty cool. Another thing, we're not really going to clean it up as much as far as language or anything. So... we're sorry about that if anyone gets offended. But
yeah, it's more of a, like how Brian was saying, it took a little bit more time than what was expected throughout the week. And I think this is going to be more of a lounge, laid-back podcast now to where not much visual, but more audio.
Yeah, and we're going to go ahead and try our hardest every Friday, guys. We're going to try and get a new episode out for you. We're going to try and, record the day before and then just release it. That way, any pending issues, any big discussions that might have happened, you don't have to wait a week. On some podcasts, you have to normally wait about a week or so after they interview someone. So many other things have happened in between. So
it'll be interesting. A little same. How would you say it? Same crap, different show. Same show, different.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and take advantage of this. It's same shit, different toilet.
Oh, okay, yeah. If we're dropping those. Like I said, it was more of a thing me and Jesse would spoke about before. But like I said, we got new faces on the podcast, so switch it up a little bit.
Yeah, and make sure you guys keep listening to us, sharing us on Facebook and everything. And obviously, if you guys are interested or anything on being on the podcast, being a guest, y'all are more than welcome to.
Shoot us them DMs, slide in them DMs.
Yeah, slide in them DMs. Mike don't know anything about that. He was too young whenever he got with Krista.
Yeah, I was. I didn't know about the DMs situation.
It's so funny, but just touching on that. I was talking to one of my friends, and he was like, "Yeah, man, I've been on Tinder and on Bumble and everything." I'm like,
"Yeah, I don't
what's
know
that exactly?"
I've heard of it, but I've never done none of that before.
Well, I've never had the absolute need to be on those apps.
Look at you.
Mike, you know me. I was there for a long time. I had a hard time with the ladies.
Yeah, you went through your man down.
I went through,
man down times.
Make sure you pay attention to the Buffer Podcast page. We're gonna post a picture of me getting my chest waxed,
ears pierced. You never got the tattoo though.
No. Well, and I still don't have anything I really want to tattoo on myself. I kind of want to get. After Brady retires, I might get, a Patriots tattoo.
Or some Uggs on your...
You know what? Back. Y'all need to quit hating on the Uggs.
Uggs, like Uggs in Old English on the back of your bicep.
Man, I didn't know that this was going to be let's just...
Talking about Tom Brady. He's going to be coming to the Cowboys, you know that?
Nah, I think he's going to the Tennessee Titans.
Anyways. I don't think so, but...
Are y'all going to re-sign Dak?
That's a lot of that's too soon to talk right now.
You know what? I'm just gonna say this: Michael Irvin and all the other old Cowboys need to quit going on there telling Dak to take a pay cut whenever they missed games to get paid back in the 90s.
Well, you see, we got a real shot next year. You know, bringing Amari back once we franchise tag him and everything like that. Just face it, you're gonna be a Cowboys fan by next year. Once Brady leaves, you won't know anybody on the Patriots to root for.
Whatever, Mike.
Be honest.
Whatever. You're just
Brian's a Patriots fan. If you didn't know that.
yeah, die hard. I've been
Or
a
a Tom
Patriots
Brady fan. It's like
I love Tom
it's
Brady.
like being a LeBron James fan or a Cavs fan, Heat fan, Lakers fan. Whatever. I think those are the only teams he's on.
Yeah, I think so
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
So you're a player fan or a team fan?
No, I'm a team fan. I've said that if Tom Brady were to leave the Patriots, I would, still be a Patriots fan. I like players, If I had to be honest, I really like Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, I like Patrick.
He's a good guy. I do like Dak. Dak's actually a really good guy and everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's just unfortunate the situation he's in with the Cowboys.
Gotta spend money to pay, or what is it? You gotta pay money to.
You got to spend money to make money.
Spend money to make money.
But at the end of the day, Jerry's no fool. I mean, he did turn that franchise around.
Well, this young talent.
Yes, sir. But yeah, guys, make sure y'all keep sending us some messages and everything, topics y'all want to hear discussed.
Yeah, we just jumped right into football.
Yeah,
I was like, wait.
And this is the one thing that we talked about. I did not want this to be a sports podcast.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I want to focus a lot on like the health and fitness and
well, before we jump in and all
Yeah.
that, introduce yourself. If you weren't with us from the beginning, you with us right now. But before Buffer was Mike and Brian, it was Mike and Jesse, and Brian was one of our special guests, and told us a little bit about your DJing career, a little bit of sports, a little bit of stuff about you. So for the new listeners and the OG listeners, please tell us a little about yourself.
Well, guys, like Mike said, my name is Brian Salazar. I am a DJ. I'm also an employee of EOG Well Services or whatever. I don't know.
Shouting out the jobs.
Oh yeah, I'm a part of their third party. I mean, but regardless of the situation, everything I do is EOG. I do gas measurement, and it's been pretty good to me. On top of DJing and everything, it's been good. I'm married. My beautiful wife Kiara.
The market.
We have one child really named Zodin. He's 3 years old.
Why do you say one child really?
Well, I don't know.
Are you suspecting something?
No, we're not. We're being very careful about that, and number 2 is gonna come, just not yet.
Oh yeah, I thought you were talking like either like a pregnancy announcement, or maybe you're talking about your dog, like a dog parent.
Oh no. I'm not ready for a dog right now. Eventually. Mike, you're giving away dogs.
I thought you had a dog.
Well, I had my husky, but
had.
Remember we lost him that summer?
Oh yeah, sad day.
Yeah, sad day. He ran away, and Mike left the gate open, and we never saw him again.
I wasn't there.
You were in the bathroom too busy putting a party hat on me while I was trying to.
Oh, was that day?
Yeah, that was that day.
Finger down the throat day.
Finger down the throat. But yeah, man. So yeah, that's basically it. I'm a simple person. I'm kind of a nerd. I mean, I'm into Magic the Gathering and stuff like that. So
yeah, you wear Uggs.
And I wear Uggs. So you don't know what you're getting from me. I'm so weird. But yeah, guys. I mean,
well, welcome Brian to the Buffer Podcast.
Well, thank you.
And thank you for taking this journey with me.
Dude, I'm very excited, and this is something I definitely have been wanting to do for a long time. And
yeah, that was something you were saying, is like you wanted to start your own or try to do something where you bring other, and that's what another cool thing too, is having you take this journey too, is like you have another audience that that I probably don't know, and then that brings more guests on, more people that we get to interview with.
Right. I have for example, next week we're shooting to have my friend Joel Buckingham. He's going to be a guest hopefully next week. I already talked to him and everything. He's a paraplegic. and he owns his own company and everything. Just kind of giving him a small intro, and along those lines, I have a bunch of guys like that, and you and me have known each other 8 years, so it's like
8 years.
Yeah, so
7 months, 13 days would be. No, 14 days tomorrow.
Yeah, 14 days tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually. So, it's kind of hard whenever we're trying to introduce people that are outside of our group of friends.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying, like with me and Jesse before. I mean, it's no disrespect, but it was like more we only had our little inner circle, and it'd be nice to branch out,
Right. And my whole goal with, and actually it's not even mine, it's our whole goal is to make sure we bring in different guests, different, not just our group of friends, I love, Tag, Markel, Jesse, Abby, Cisco, everyone we've, you guys have had on there, y'all's wives,
I think that is all the guests we have.
Yeah. But, I really want to branch out to a larger group and, see if we can build this and make it something,
Oh, yeah.
It's a fun project and yeah, I mean, I think we can do it, Mike. So
all for that. Well, we hope y'all enjoy this journey that we are taking and this first episode as a new Buffer podcast.
So
let's jump right in. What did you do this week?
Man, so let's start off with Monday because Monday was really hard on me. I know it was really hard on you as a basketball fan.
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant Day, Kobe Bryant Memorial.
You see, and I was kind of real biased with that too because it was like it's been a month since
3 weeks.
Yeah, or pretty much a month. But after thinking it over, and I was like, that's pretty cool how they did it. I didn't really pay attention to the date, and I was like, 2/24.
Yeah, and I didn't actually watch it.
I watched it. I watched it on my phone.
Well, you don't do anything at work.
I watched it at work as soon as I got back from lunch. It was cool.
Really? See, I have Sirius XM in my work truck, and I was listening to it, and gosh, man, I think the one that got me the worst was his wife. Yeah. And, obviously that one's going to hit you the worst.
Yeah,
but
if you were watching it, I mean, it was just like, get back in there, tear.
Yeah, I know, man. And it's, gosh, man, like,
You saw a different side of Kobe.
Well, and it's crazy because,
her words.
Well, and then how they say that, we knew Kobe as a player, because we're fans of the game. And, God, I hated watching Kobe play because he was arrogant. Yeah. He really was great, dude.
Yeah, he was great.
I mean, every time he shot the ball, you knew it was going in.
I have some memories of him of like whenever he got swept by the Mavs.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever Ron Artest he like slam Jason Terry?
Andrew Bynum. Yeah, that's how well I remember this series.
And I remember that series because that was my first actual time paying attention to the Mavs.
Bynum smacked down JJ Barea, and then he went out, took off his shirt, and looked like Barney.
But I think Lamar Odom got ejected that game and everything. Like, it was a bunch of Lakers that got ejected.
It was like they were bad attitude because they were about to get swept.
Yeah, man.
But they had a team too.
Yeah, no, they really did.
We ended up winning the final.
I mean, y'all pretty much had all the scraps of the 99-cent band. Like
Sean Marion, Jason Kidd.
Let's be real. The only good person on that team really was Dirk. But Jason Terry went off.
Jason Terry. We had Peja on the bench.
Yeah.
Peja Stockbridge.
Yeah. But,
And then another memory was his last game. And I wasn't real, like I said, I'm a Kobe fan, but it wasn't like I'd be running to this TV trying to turn it on if he was playing like a boring team like I do with the Mavs.
But the thing about him was he was Michael Jordan-esque. And what I mean by that is he was so transcendent with, the world. You'd go to China, and I was listening to this where they were talking about, you'd go to China and people would be wearing a Kobe jersey. If they weren't wearing a Michael Jordan jersey, they were wearing a Kobe jersey or even a LeBron. But it just goes to show you how worldwide this man was.
Yeah.
And then his career after basketball, just how crazy it was. That
the world shifted is how one of the speakers at his memorial said is the whole world shifted from this human But I got to watch most of it. Shaq talked, Michael Jordan talked,
You know,
made
Michael-
him his meme, meme face.
Yeah, he's a meme again. So
It was funny, and then there was a lot of like. I wish I would have had a ticket there to go sit on the floor. There was a lot of players there. Everybody, if you were to name a good superstar NBA player right now, he was probably there.
well, I saw they panned the camera. I saw Steph Curry,
Steph,
and
James Harden,
I saw Scottie Pippen.
Scottie Pippen.
I mean, it was just everyone was playing
Derek
their
Fisher,
Yeah,
Shaq.
Derek Fisher. Yep.
All those
Well,
guys.
Shaq had to be there.
Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah.
But it was real cool. And then like back to what I was saying, like my memory is when we used to work at Dodge, we went to Buffs with Abdul and Jose and everybody, like diehard Kobe fans.
Yeah.
And we got to watch his last game, and that was fun. Wait,
Yeah.
you went, right?
Yeah, I was there.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then
'cause
I went in
remember-
my Dallas jersey.
Yeah,
I
well,
went-
and I remember that because Abdul started crying at the last game too, because he like that's how much he touched. You know, Abdul
It had an impact.
He had an
on
impact,
people.
and you know that's something beautiful. You know, and it's just so crazy because you know all these people that were Lakers fans and Kobe fans and everything.
Hell, whenever I found out we were coming from Iridosa,
Mm-hmm.
and we were watching the ranch, and I saw the little TMZ thing, and I was like, I only know one Kobe Bryant. This ain't right.
Well, dude, and it honestly ruined my weekend. My whole week was pretty much like it was on my mind, and even my wife was like, "Why is this bothering you so much? You didn't even know him." And I was like, "It's
Yeah.
not even the
I
fact
think,
that."
I think it happened at like 3:00 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
and the whole rest of the day I was just watching.
well,
CNN.
you sent it in our group in Snapchat,
Yeah,
and it really, man, dude, it was just.
I didn't think it was real. I think I was like, I don't want to say I was one of
Well-
the first to know.
well-
I was like one of the first on Facebook.
Dude, you knew before his wife. That's how messed up that was.
Yeah, that was bad.
You know, but the thing was,
that's how TMZ is.
this is one of those things where you're gonna remember the day you were when Kobe Bryant died.
Oh,
You know, this is like the the Michael Jackson. Whenever he died, I remember where I was whenever I
I think I
found
was
out.
at airport.
Yeah, I was
It was in June.
at Walgreens and I got a text and I was like, "There's no way!" Like you just don't believe some of these things. You think
Yeah.
it's a hoax, and you
Yeah.
texted that too. You're like, "Oh no, this is a hoax." And once I started looking into it, I'm like, "Dude, TMZ wouldn't just report this
Yeah.
for the heck of it."
It was real. It was a real shocker, and like I said, I got home and I didn't even unpack or nothing. I watched CNN for 5 hours straight.
Yeah, yeah, dude. I mean, it's like, it's just, man, dude. It is what it is. You know,
Gone
he's in a
too
better
soon.
place. It gone way too soon, man. But
I know he was about to.
and you know
do
his
something.
daughter too. And honestly, let's not
That's-
forget about the rest of the
No.
people in the.
That's
in the
just sad
helicopter.
just to even think about it. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see his wife is doing a lawsuit against that
The
company?
helicopter company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what happens, man.
Well, I hate to transition from that kind of thing. I don't know how to transition out of it, but did you see today about the Jungle Cruise at Disney World?
No, I did not.
So have you been to Disney World?
Yeah, I've been to Disney World and Disneyland.
So did you ever ride the Jungle Cruise?
I can't remember if I did the.
It's
no.
it's like out of like the main little street, I guess.
Wait, and this is Disney World in Florida, right?
Might have been Disney. No, it was Disneyland. Yeah.
Okay. See, I don't remember Disneyland too well. That was like 20 years ago for me.
We went there about 3 years ago, I think. And anyways, it's like I think The Rock's making a Jungle Cruise movie. Anyways, it's like you go through a jungle on a boat,
Okay.
and it just has like animals and all kinds of creatures. They try to scare you and stuff like that. Anyways, well, I guess one of the boats sank at Disneyland.
What?
Yeah. But I always thought too, like on those kind of rides, like even at Six Flags and stuff like that, how deep the water was. And it's only like maybe a foot or two.
Yeah.
And I was reading about it, and they said it sank, but and they were like in the middle of a ride, and the water just maybe went up to like their ankle, and that was it. But they had to stay out there for 2 hours, I think, or something like that.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've never gone through anything like that. I think the closest thing I've been through was I was at, I think, what was it? Universal Studios Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
And we were riding the Hulk, and right before we got on, it was like this torrential downpour, and they had to shut the ride down. I'm on
what?
a torrential downpour.
What is that?
It's like sudden rain.
Oh, why don't you just say heavy rain?
Look, man, I'm trying to sound smart, okay?
Trying to keep that vocabulary points.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. Actually, I don't even know.
Torrential.
To be completely honest with you, I don't even know if that's really what it means.
Torrential rain.
Torrential.
Heavy rain.
Yeah, heavy rain. But anyway, and it lasted like 20 minutes. And literally, this is as I'm about to get on the ride. And, dude, it was just nuts. Like, just to think that as we're going up, that could have been happening. I mean, to me,
that would have been awesome.
Well, dude, honestly, I'd be scared.
Why?
Because what if, like, the water affects the ride and it's
roller coaster?
Yeah,
is it like a sitting one or is it a hanging one?
No, it's one of those hanging ones.
Even better.
Well, it would be cool, but,
I actually did that. It started raining whenever I was on the Batman, and it's a hanging one.
The one at Six Flags?
Yeah. And it started raining. I felt badass. Because it was hot, and it was raining.
Really?
And that water was just hitting your face. Felt like Batman.
We need to plan out a trip, especially with our kids, over to Six Flags.
Yeah.
And I actually really want to go hang out with your mom and your stepdad.
Yeah.
Just because
it's a good time over
dude,
there.
it's a good time. Shout out Fred and Cindy out there.
I want to go to Universal.
Yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool.
And I think it's like, what is it? Last time we went, I think it was like $800.
Oh, you know what? Did you see that sale they're gonna have for Great Wolf Lodge?
No.
$29 per person, but you have to rent a family suite and book it on February 29th. So like it's
leap day.
I know you book it if you book it that day and you use the code leap year. Shout out Great Wolf Lodge. And this is at any of their locations. It's $29 per person. Considering I've been trying to go.
You never been?
No.
I've been there.
Really?
It's fun.
Well, must be nice, Mike.
Well, I mean, I went there when I was like a teenager. It was still fun.
Well, I want to take my son now. It's one of those dad things you want to do.
Yeah, I like that little area because the Grapevine Mall is right there. The Gaylord's right there.
Did I ever tell you about my experience with the Gaylord?
No.
So, this is whenever I first bought my photo booth.
Mm-hmm.
So, I had your stepdad pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
I called him and I'm like, hey guys, this guy said that he could meet y'all at the airport. I already paid for it. Just go pick it up. I'm going to, they're like, okay, cool. So I took off that day, like at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock to Fort Worth or Arlington to pick it up. And I booked a room at the Gaylord.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah. Well, so I get there and we get to your mom's house and, we're talking to Fred and Cindy and, dude, over the top all the time. It's great. They always great hospitality, but we talked for them for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. And then we're like, all right, we got to go, check into the room. So we go try to check in and I'm already amazed. Me and Kiara are starving. We haven't eaten all day.
Oh, the places suck in there.
Oh, do they? No. Well, hold on. Hold on. It gets worse. So I go in to check in. I'm about a valet park and everything because I feel cool and all. I've never been in this place and some little Mexican boy from Midland, Texas out here at a 5-star hotel. Well, I go up to the front desk and I don't know if it was me being in basketball shorts, a tank top, and slides walking in.
They stank look,
dude. Well, get this. They gave my room away.
What the?
I booked and paid for it, and I was so devastated.
So what'd you have to do?
So
the Motel 6 down the street?
No, the people there were like, hey, we're gonna give you 4 free nights at the Hilton down the road. Yep. But I had to use them right there and then.
Oh, that sucks.
I know. So I was so mad. And I mean, it honestly,
it's all right.
Well, this is what I wasn't mad about was I used I had a really good hotel coupon, so it was only $50.
Oh,
yeah,
$50 at the Gaylord.
Yeah,
what the heck?
Yeah, exactly. So
what'd you use,
dude?
Black Web.
I have even for Cisco's wedding, what I did was I went on all my websites to see if I could get a better deal, and I did.
I tried that too, but I think I still got one of think it was still like $90.
Oh, really? Yeah, dude. I ended up saving like an extra $20 a night by looking like on the side. So just so everyone knows, if they're saying, oh, we're going to block out, it's not the same. I stayed like, 3 rooms away from you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is true.
And y'all got a noise complaint in my room too.
Yep.
But
you did.
No, I was trying to shut everyone up and Jesse tried to fight me.
Talking about the Gaylord. We went over there and we got to stay for free.
Why?
Because I won a contest.
Mike, that's all you do at work. Let me tell you a story about Michael.
I was on the radio for 2 weeks.
Okay, let me tell y'all a story about Michael Lopez here. So what he does at work in his spare time when he's not doing anything is he gets on all these websites and enters, all these contests.
Not anymore.
Oh my gosh. Well, whenever we used to sell cars, he was really bad about just sitting there and entering in all these contests. And then I remember like his first week at Dodge, he was like, hey, Brian, I want tickets to this Mavs game. You want to go? I'm like, when is it? He's like, tomorrow. I'm like, what? Tomorrow?
Yeah, that's the only thing that sucked about this.
Dude, yeah. Well,
I'd have to put like my mom's address to even enter the contest, and then they think I live there, so they're like, yeah, the game's tomorrow, but you won the tickets. We have 4 tickets for you, blah, blah, blah.
But you know what? It was really cool because it was that buffet thing.
Oh, it was a sweet one. Yeah,
Yeah, it was a sweet one.
I'm all trying to remember because I've won like freaking
It was
6 or 7 of them.
Who was Zach LaVine with?
Timberwolves.
It was the Timberwolves and the Mavs. And actually, the Mavs really didn't even have a squad that year. But it was cool to see Zach LaVine. We were waiting for the dunk the whole time. We're like, oh, he's going. Yeah. But
we got there late, though.
Gosh,
we didn't get to eat the fajitas.
Oh, yeah. We got there.
Cool. It was one of the... I think that was the only time I've actually been in a suite at the Mavs game.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, it was
cool.
It was really nice.
We got to meet the Baylor guy, too.
Oh, yeah. What's his name? The guy with the heart condition.
Yeah.
We took a picture with him. Mike goes up to him and he's like, hey, yo, you have any more books? Oh, that's a shame. Can we get a picture, though?
I have to make up something. Like, I always have to do that. Like, I've met... what was it? Like, I have to act stupid just to,
Is that what you did when you met Camila Cabello?
Yeah. That's okay. That's a good example right there. Well, I told you where it was at, right?
Yeah, it was at the hotel with the twist.
Yeah, with the bar in there.
Yeah.
So I know there's a bar in there, so I'm like, I saw all.
Wait, where were you at beforehand, Mike?
Wait, hold on. Okay, so this is a good one. This is a good example. I forgot all about that. So I've met Camila Cabello before. Or before she was Camila Cabello, she was Fifth Harmony.
She was still Camila Cabello, Mike?
No, she was Fifth Harmony.
Oh, my gosh. Okay.
Anyways, they came to Midland, and I got a insider on where they were staying at. And I only worked down the street from them. So I dipped out of work, and I went to this hotel. And like I said, I knew there was a bar in there. So I get off in my Jeep, and I see the tour bus, and I see everybody getting off. I'm like, oh, shoot, that's Fifth Harmony right there. And I get out of my car, and I'm walking into the hotel, and I was like, oh, I forgot something. Go back to my Jeep, try to see if anybody else is coming out because I had missed them going inside. And I think I saw, who was it? I can't remember her name.
You know what? The only one I know from Fifth Harmony is Camila Cabello.
I used to know all their names. It was,
like, I don't know anyone from One Direction either.
What's her name? Normani. She's actually...
Oh, Normani. Yeah, she's really good.
Yeah, so she was out there, and I waved at her. And then when I was going to go to the bar, some dude, I guess one of their bodyguards was like, hey, what are you doing? Are you staying here? And I was like, no, I'm going to the bar. And he was like, no, not today. We're closed today. And I was like, what? I was like, you don't work here. And I'm like, in my head, I was like, you don't work here, nothing like that. But then I was like, all right, whatever. I understood because Fifth Harmony was there.
Yeah.
So I'm walking back to my Jeep. And then when I'm walking back, I see Camila Cabello. And I saw her walking with some, I guess, publicist or some other lady. And then I was like, this is where I had to act stupid kind of thing. I was like, hey, aren't you on Fifth Harmony? She's like, oh yeah, you want a picture? I was like, yeah.
Wait, she offered?
Yeah, she offered.
Wow.
That's why I like her the most because she's cool. Like she's the one that offered, and she grabbed my phone and she did it like in 2 different angles: the sideways, the landscape, and the portrait.
Wow.
Yeah, but she didn't have like. I guess she had just woke up because her hair was everywhere, and I got a raw picture with Camila Cabello.
You know what, Mike? Not everyone looks all dolled up and maked up. Like
she's like a Grammy person now.
Mike, everyone has the right to be ratchet and comfortable in this world. You know this,
and it sucks too because I was looking ratchet. I didn't have my nice shirt on.
Mike, you were in a All-American Dodge shirt.
And I was in my Ranger shirt.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Oh.
But it's still cool. But like that happened. I don't know if you know. Do you watch James Corden, The Late Late Show?
I don't watch the Late Late Show, but I know I've seen his clips on
Like
Facebook.
his YouTube videos and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, he has an acapella group called the Fifth Harmonic when they do like little bits or whatever.
I've seen them. Yeah.
Well, they came to Midland too.
I saw that you were there.
On like Valentine's Day. Sad thing was like nobody there.
What? Really?
Yeah, it was only maybe 10 rows of people there. So it was kind of awkward. But we knew him. We've watched YouTube videos of him. So it was real cool. Me and Chris were like, all right, it's over. And then we started going out to the car, and I was like, I have to go piss real fast. So we walked on the opposite side, and I had to go to the restroom. And right whenever I'm walking to the restroom, all the groups come out, and Fifth Harmonic was one of them. I was like, oh, hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, and then Krista's right behind me. She's like, that's them. I was like, and he's like, hey, can we get a picture real fast? So we were the first ones to get a picture with them, and then it got all crowded. And
wow, that's pretty cool.
yeah, but stuff like that.
Yeah, see, I feel like you've met a lot of famous people. I haven't gotten that chance.
I met Dirk.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what? And I was going to go back to this. You know, remember whenever we were coming back from that Dallas trip and you hit that big ass dog?
Yeah, I've done a lot of those trips now. Not with hitting. We don't even know if it was a dog for sure.
No, dude, I'm telling you. And I freaked out. And I was like wondering what you were looking at.
It was like a white deer.
Dude, no, that was a big old dog. It looked like the dog from not
Life of Pets.
No, not Marmaduke. Beethoven.
I never. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what what it looked like.
Like a bigger dog than that.
I mean, I don't know, dude, but it was like it was just walking on the road, and I was like, Mike, and you hit its back end, and then I ended up trading in that car like 2 days later.
It's like, what's this dent from? It's not on the Carfax. It's like, yeah, it's got some fur on it still.
Dude, that bumper was falling off by the.
But we don't know if any animals were harmed.
We don't. We kept going. we didn't care. We didn't put it.
It was like midnight. It was like midnight or 1 o'clock.
Dude, and then we had to be at work that next morning too. I was so miserable that day, and I still sold a car.
There's a couple of trips I did like that. I know there's one where I won tickets to Golden State, and Crispin got mad because I got him to ask off for me. Which is really bad to say because me and him were supposed to go.
Yeah, I remember that. But he was trying to get a hotel with you.
Yeah, he wanted to like stay the night, and I was trying to go and come kind of thing.
Yeah, I remember that.
Me and Jacob did a suicide trip too.
Y'all went to go see OKC though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was his team.
We went that morning, came back that night. There's a lot of trips like that. The time I got to go on the floor, announced on the announcement thing.
Did you win a contest for that?
Yeah, I was the Dr. Pepper sixth man. I got a jersey and everything.
Oh, didn't you get to call a play too?
No, I just got to let's say like what's up or whatever.
Would have been a lot cooler if you did.
I got to meet Dennis Smith Jr., JJ Barea, pretty much all the starters that are starting now on the Mavs, like Maxi Kleber, Dwight Powell, Dorian Finney-Smith.
Like a lot of these guys, no one really cares about.
You know what?
You
see what I'm wearing right now? I'm wearing Mavericks.
The only one that anyone really cares about is Luka and Kristaps.
Yeah, I haven't met them.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Luka talks in Spanish too.
Yeah, I think
he
played
say
Madrid.
Yeah, didn't he say like "way" or "cabrón" or something?
I've seen him. There's little interviews where he says it. But I know, like one video that kind of went viral was him talking to or Kobe talking to him in his language, Slovakian or whatever.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
And he got like thrown off because he didn't know Kobe knows Spanish, French, and some other ones that I know that I can think of. But yeah, it was pretty cool. But I mean, I don't think I'll be meeting anybody famous soon or nothing like that. I got a couple concerts that I got lined up.
Really? Where are you going?
Justin Bieber. And,
really?
Yeah. Justin Bieber, and then Fall Out Boy, Weezer, and Green Day.
What?
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Dude, I would like to go see Fall Out Boy with you.
Yeah.
And Weezer.
It's going to be at the Rangers ballpark, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No. Wait, the new one or
the new one?
Oh, that's going to be nice.
Yep.
You know, hey, speaking of the Rangers, I'm gonna transition a little bit here into sports real quick. How do you feel about this whole sign stealing scandal with the Astros?
That is so funny,
dude. Have you
they
seen,
get everything they're getting right now.
have you seen that?
But they deserve everything.
Have you
they're
seen
getting.
7 players have been hit with a pitch?
Yeah, I watched the video today, and they're pretty bad hits too.
Mhm.
They're hitting them right on their arm, the back.
The crazy thing is they can't do anything about it.
Mm-mm.
Like they're like, I mean, we have this coming. I mean,
Mhm.
but you know, question goes, Mike, would you go to that extent to know that you're gonna win a championship, but you're gonna, you know, later down the road, you know, it's gonna come out into the air that
I don't
this
think
is happening?
they expected it to come out in the air. Yeah, I think they tried hiding it as little as they tried to.
But I
makes
feel like they
sense.
did, man. But you know, and it just comes into question, like in all sorts of sports and anything. I mean, you got to look at it. You know, first off, stuff like this has always been going on. Like the Patriots, for example, we've been through our scandals. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Every year, I mean, yeah. Basketball, I mean, really the worst thing in basketball is flopping, you know.
Yeah, not really much in basketball.
You know, football, it's more, you know.
Patriots.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got a camera on the sideline.
Nothing like this big to where it's it's out in the open and it involves everybody.
Well, it's not only that, you know, they're saying that this affected, you know, people's careers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in a sense that, you know, some guys, you know, some pitchers that started, you know, these games or even were put in that they got, you know, just smashed on and, you know, they're like, you know, they got sent back to the minors and, you know, they never came back up.
Yeah, it was like, what was it? One of the guys that got hit didn't even play for the team
right
last year or the year or 2017 or whatever. And then, I mean, it goes, I like how you're saying careers, like, who was it? Cody Bellinger for the Dodgers said that Jose Altuve stole Aaron Judge's MVP.
He really did.
Aaron Judge went off that year.
Dude, Aaron Judge, like 45 home runs, and he was batting like 280.
Yeah, he was a beast.
Yeah. But I don't know, man. Cheating doesn't get you far.
I know we'll probably bring this up later on once the season starts and stuff like that. So I'm excited to see what happens. And like I saw a sign at, I think, yesterday's game. It said, or the day before that maybe. It was like, I made a good sign, but the Astros stole it or something like that.
Oh my gosh. See, I'm so excited for just this.
I want to go to one of the games now at Rangers Ballpark and go watch them play and just. There was another one, and these are spring training games.
I know. So,
they're hitting on trash cans already out in the audience or the crowd or whatever.
But you know, this can either make or break the Astros because if you really think about it,
they should just forfeit the season.
Well, no. If you really think about it, what if they go out there and completely ball out? What if Altuve still, you know, is
hell no?
But that's the thing, you know, we don't know.
Oh, I don't know. They're gonna hit him.
I mean, it's like Tom
it's
Brady.
Gonna be dodgeball with baseballs.
And I'm gonna take this. You know, I'm not saying I don't condone
you leave
this.
Tom Brady out of this.
But you know, y'all were all complaining about the flat balls, and you know, you got a regular ball and still balled out in the Super Bowl against the best defense. But besides that, so I don't know, Mike. What you got planned for this weekend?
Your wife having a birthday party.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yes, I'll be there. I'll be making an appearance.
Cool.
There was something else I was gonna bring up. Dang it, what was it? What was it?
We need to start writing this stuff down.
I had it in my head, and then you started talking about the Astros.
Oh, my bad.
Was it about? I can't remember. Jersey Shore's back.
Dude, I haven't been keeping up with it,
Me
though.
neither. I was just saying.
Well, I think the last time I talked to you, I brought it up, and I haven't watched it since because,
I haven't watched
dude,
it at all.
It's these grown-ass adults just...
Yeah, they got kids now.
Well,
I saw one on TMZ that said Snooki was twerking on a stripper pole, and I was like, she got kids, and I thought she said she was retired.
Look. I'm going to say this right now. Just because you have kids and just because, you know, you of a certain age doesn't mean that you can stop having fun in life.
I mean, I'm all for that.
Mike, you over here judging Snooki and everything.
But I'm saying, like, Snooki, though.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Well, no,
From what I've read.
My problem is that they're like having all these stupid fights and all this stupid drama and airing it out on Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat, and it's just starting to get really stupid and petty.
Yeah.
Same thing with dude. Just everyone on everyone on the show has problems. Like Ronnie and his baby mama are always going through something.
It's real life, Brian. Come on.
Well,
man.
even if it is real life, man. I mean, I think it just. Don't you think that these kids, like, their kids are going to, like, look back on this and be like, huh, this is a normal life that you live, right?
Have you been, did you know that there's a website called Cameo, and you could pay a certain amount of money to get a shout-out from a celebrity?
Really?
Yeah, so talking about, like, Snooki, I remember seeing her name on here yesterday. She can send, like, a little 2-minute, 1-minute message saying your name and everything, but there's a price to pay.
I'm assuming probably like 5 or 10 G's.
That's what I was trying. No, not that much.
Oh.
That's like a short snippet.
Can we get a Buffer Podcast shout out?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I might be invested in this and see who I would think would be a cool little person to give us a shout out. Oh, there it is. They're $500 for a shout out from Snooki. But they do all kinds of people.
Can we do someone not Snooki though?
Yeah, no, they got plenty of people.
Who you got on there?
There's
Hey, wait, can we get Will Smith?
The Bachelor dude.
Dude, I don't watch The Bachelor.
Aaron Watson.
Dude,
Flavor Flav.
I can
for
probably
$250
get Aaron Watson on the show. Flavor Flav?
Yeah,
What?
For $250.
Wait.
Brett Favre for $400.
That'd be pretty cool.
The Catfish dude for $200.
Wait, Neve?
Yeah.
Nah, for real?
Yeah. Well, you can just, DM him, say, like, hey, I'm trying to holler at this girl. Been talking for about 3 years. And
Yeah,
I don't know if she's real.
Yeah, can we just, like, borrow...
You can be on the show.
Can we borrow one of your sisters to be a catfish? Liza, Amy, Monica's goes out to you. We need one of y'all right now.
You can do Bryant, White Mamba for $100.
The lady?
White Mamba. Brian Scalabrine, the guy from the Celtics.
No, I thought the White Mamba... Remember during the tribute, there's the girl that said, oh, I'm the White Mamba.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He's the OG White Mamba.
Dude,
though.
you know what? I want to get that taco dude. The one that got dunked on at the dunk contest. Taco
Fall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you always be hating on the Celtics?
Ric Flair for $500.
Dude, let's do it. I'll go. I'll give you half
Go
right now.
This is a Buffer podcast. Woo!
Oh, dude, here I'll Venmo you right now. Oh, that'd be dope.
But yeah, I saw this and I didn't think it was legit. And somebody on my Facebook, one of my friends on Facebook, posted a video of Aaron Watson talking to him. And he's saying their names, and I was watching. I was like, "Is this for real?"
We could probably do that ourselves if we just waited in a line.
No, it's like a. He's in his truck and he talks to him.
Dude, with how much Aaron Watson comes to Midland, Texas?
Oh well, yeah, that's Aaron Watson. But
dude,
I'm talking to do that is like $60, I think.
Dude, okay. If I'm gonna plan it out right, because I know the owners of Rock and Rodeo, whenever they have them over there, I'm pretty sure they can be like, "Hey, yeah, you can go meet them. Just do this."
I'd rather get who else would be coming out here? Midland was just here. That would have been cool.
Yeah, that would have been pretty all right.
Pretty all right. Never heard that before.
Dude, I haven't really been in a big country mood lately.
Yeah, because you're DJing all these places.
But even then, I still play country. Yeah. You're trying to take a shot. You don't got the shot.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to shoot my shot.
No, no, it's just country music to me lately just isn't appealing.
It's more pop now.
It's so poppy. The only I think country artist I really like is Luke Combs.
Yeah.
I really like him.
I can sing some of your stuff, right? Beautiful.
Yeah, that one.
No.
I don't know.
No, I was telling Krista the other day because, like I said, we're going to go see Justin Bieber. And I was like, Justin Bieber messed up Dan and Shay. I liked Dan and Shay before that freaking 10,000 song came out.
Oh, dude, I like Dan and Shay too. Except that for the longest time at every wedding I DJ'd at,
Tequila.
From the ground up. That was like
that was a good song. That's a good.
yeah,
song,
but that's whenever you do 30 weddings in a year and 20 of them are that damn song.
I don't do weddings. I like that song.
I mean, I do too.
I played that at my wedding.
No, what was yours? Was I don't even remember what yours was.
Our song?
Yeah. I remember you and your mom danced to Neon Moon.
You're making me look bad.
Dang, you are
Faith Hill and
Tim McGraw.
Tim McGraw, yeah.
Yeah.
It's your love.
I don't know. I thought you were gonna do "I Cross My Heart."
No. Well, our actual real song is dang it.
Is it that bachata song?
No. It's a country song. It's one of the first songs we actually sang together, like the first week or two that we met. It was, what is it? It's like Carrie Underwood and Brad Paisley.
Right now.
No. No. What is it called?
Oh, dude, I don't know.
I forgot what it's called, but it's by Brad Paisley and Carrie Underwood.
Okay, well that's cool. That's cool. I can't say that me and Kiara have ever sang karaoke. I think
it wasn't karaoke. It was real.
Oh, it was
unplugged.
Were you shirtless?
I was in my years where I was wearing a wife beater.
Oh God.
Then she became my wife. Well,
you can be beating no more wives anymore. Your wife beating days was over then.
Yeah, those are the good old times.
God,
now we just do karaoke.
Yeah, man. But so you got any cool family vacations coming up or anything?
I want to go to.
No, it's not that you want to. It's what are you going to do?
Oh, be about it. Don't talk about it.
Exactly.
That's what you was trying to say. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm broke.
Oh, okay. Yeah, me too. Actually, I'm gonna go fishing. Probably here in the next month or two. Which actually, I was gonna talk to you about this. I've
been fishing before.
No. I want. Well, I know you've been real fishing. You've been in a lake and everything.
Yeah.
But I wanted to.
I
wanted to see if you wanted to take off one weekend and we could go to the sea and go fishing over there.
The sea? I don't fuck with sharks.
No, dude. You wouldn't. Mm-mm. You probably wouldn't see a shark, and if you do, it probably wouldn't be.
Yeah. Yes.
You wouldn't see one longer than 5 feet.
No,
Mike. We could.
No, I'll look it up right now. I have a. I don't know what I follow on Facebook sometimes. But I follow a shark tracker page.
Well, who, why? We're nowhere near. We're 7 hours away
Galveston.
Dude, we're 7 hours away from the nearest ocean.
I think it was whenever I went to like Corpus or South Padre, and I had liked it and it pops up from time to time. But I saw one today. It's weird that we were talking about it, and this 22-foot great white.
That's awesome.
Swam. They have a tracker from. It was kind of like on the coast where like New Jersey is, and it's came all the way to Galveston.
That's what's up.
No, that's scary.
No, it's not.
180 miles offshore of Galveston.
This last time I went to Port Aransas, I was out. I go into the water and fish, so I'll get like probably I don't know, maybe knee deep, waist deep, and I'll cast out, and it was probably like 3:00 in the afternoon, and I'm out there, just kind of catching like these little fish, and all of a sudden I see this like black thing swim by me, and at first I thought it was
a snake.
No. I thought it was like a hat or something, because these I'm not wearing them right now, but these shades that I wear right now I found them in the sea, and they're $300 shades. So they're for like that whole trip. I was just kind of looking in the water to see what I would find, or maybe a shell or something. When I saw it, I thought that was a big old crab. I was like, oh, that's cool. I better go follow it. It ended up being a sea turtle. Dude.
I was waiting for something else.
Oh no, man! It made me feel so good, because it actually. So before we went on this trip, I actually got fired for my job. And yeah, man. So
that sea turtle brought you peace.
It really did, and it was in a weird way, but it was like it made me feel good and everything, and it was cool.
It got you out of your shell.
It did, man. And
you get it,
dude. I followed it for probably like probably a quarter mile. I walked with it. Like I was just kind of like there with it and just looking at it. And I was like so amazed. And it was real relaxing. So it's one of those things, you know, I was talking to Jesse about this yesterday or today, and I told him about it, and I was like, you know, it's one of those things, but you
want a turtle now?
No, I don't want a turtle. I really don't want, I really don't want to have something else's life in my hands anymore other than my son's.
What?
Like, I don't want to have to worry about anything or anyone else other than, you know, my son, you know.
Selfish.
No, it's not selfish. It's honestly, we're just not ready for a pet, man. You know, Kiara's brother got this Doberman Pinscher, and my in-laws hate it. And you know, they're trying to pawn it off on us, and I'm like, no, I really don't want to
do it.
No, I'm not ready, and you know, I don't want to go.
See, I treat our dog like a baby girl.
Until you sell her.
No, I ain't gonna associate.
Okay, what about Chancho and Chico
and calm down,
and Sadie and
Sadie
and Mojo? What happened to Mojo, Mike?
That was a cat.
So,
I don't like it.
Didn't Crystal run him over?
No, I don't know what. We never ran over no cat.
What about Mittens? What happened to Mittens, Mike?
No one got stuck in the microwave. Remember that Vine? We put Mittens, which is a gray cat, in the microwave, and then we made a vine and took the black cat out.
Yeah,
it looked like we burned it.
Yeah, no cats were harmed during the video
before TikTok. Okay, was big.
Yeah, so kids, before TikTok, there was this thing called Vine, and TikTok is just a ripoff of Vine.
It really is, because you know why? Whenever I did have a TikTok, I didn't know I had a profile. I went to my profile and it popped up on my old Vines.
What? Really?
Yeah.
No.
Old ones.
Oh, I'm gonna make an account. I want to see if my old Vines are up.
It was really weird. I think I had to sign up through Facebook, and that's how it popped up.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I got to see them on. I was like, I was little.
Yeah, no, you still are. But
no, man.
But anyway, back to my sea story. Yeah, dude, I really, you know, I want to pitch that idea to everyone about the going out to. It's
to the sea.
To the sea, dude.
Can't
just
do no water,
dude. I'm telling you, it's fun. It's relaxing, is what it is. You know, this was the first time I took it.
I always get scared I'm gonna fly out.
No.
You're talking like a big boat.
Well, we'd be in a big boat, but no, that's besides the point. The thing is, you ever been on vacation where you go on vacation and not do anything?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
See, I've only ever been on vacation where like
you have stuff planned out, like an itinerary,
and you're stressed out the whole time because it's 9:15. Oh, 9:20. We missed the sharks. We missed the shark show, and you know you're over here freaking out. And see that this was the first trip I ever took where it was just 3 or 4 days of just relax.
Sometimes, well, like I guess like how I told you earlier, we made a trip over there to Dallas like 2 weekends ago, and it was just, you know, some people would say going to Dallas would be like a vacation, but since I have family over there, we kind of make it a vacation sometimes, and then sometimes we just to go and hang out.
Well, and it's nice too because you have your mom over there. And
yeah, that's what I'm saying. This last time, I mean, it was so chill and relaxed to where we just stayed home, ordered food, played Monopoly.
I saw that. That's so cool.
And I won.
Bet you cheated.
Nuh-uh. I had all that. I had Park Place all hoteled up.
You on a cookie?
I was actually proud of myself.
God, you know, there's a Vine of us playing Monopoly where we got. I think Cisco wrecked us. Actually,
we had a lot. Yeah, I'm like $2 million in debt.
I know. And you were like looking at the board like in disbelief.
Like, how did I get here?
And you had a faux hawk.
God, those are the good old days.
Oh man,
that's when the carpet wasn't even a carpet. It was just floor.
God, yeah.
Poor apartment.
Dude, that apartment has seen better days.
We had game nights. We had 2Ks. Remember we used to just be on 2K and it'd be like 6 of us.
Dude,
we played 2.
You know, me and Jesse were talking about that. We want to do a Madden tournament.
We did a Madden tournament here.
Really? He wants to like get, you know, a couple TVs going, a couple Xboxes, and, you know, do a little bracket. I want to do 2K. So challenge goes out, boys. 2K Madden tournament.
I think Krista's family or one of her cousins, uncles, something like that, which is really weird. he was doing a Madden tournament, and somehow my cousin was part of it, and I was invited, but I didn't go. But
Your cousin Eric?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They were giving out some cool stuff. I think somebody got a drone, somebody got money, and stuff like that. But yeah, I still play 2K and Madden whenever I can.
You know, I've really been like on a big old Call of Duty and PUBG binge, and GTA.
In my younger days, I'd always be like, I'm not gonna play video games when I'm a dad. But it like keeps my peace.
Dude, you know, I think it's gotten worse with me because I feel like back in my younger days, I would at least, go hang out with friends.
Mm-hmm.
And now I really have a problem, honestly. I've actually been thinking about selling my Xboxes.
I need to socialize.
No, I've really been thinking about selling my Xboxes. And, just kind of getting rid of them and get them away from me. Yeah, dude, I really do, man. And I told Kiara that the other day. It's just, it's getting bad, and I can see it,
Mm-hmm.
So.
Sure. You been to the Ox yet?
No, I've heard mixed reviews, though. By the way,
let's just leave it at.
By the way, to those that don't know, the Ox is this new club in Midland, off of Garfield, where what would you say? It's right next to
It's right by Tequila's.
Yeah, in the same
shopping Golf World.
Yeah, it's in the same shopping center as Chili's and Shogun's, or where Shogun's used to be.
Yeah.
So
see, it was funny. We went over there and we took an Uber from the house, and it just felt weird too taking an Uber from the house. But I didn't know if it was the Ox was in Uber yet, so I put Chili's. But we came out in I wore like a blazer, and Krista came out like in the dress and stuff.
Yeah.
And this guy's like, these guys ain't going to Chili's like that. He's like, you're going to the nightclub? I was like, yeah. But it was funny though, and it was awkward because we didn't even talk to the driver and everything. I'm usually like the one that breaks the ice with the driver.
Yeah.
Sometimes like that, but like what was it? Me and Krista were just in the back seat talking about the slam dunk contest.
Not trying to racially profile or anything, but you kind of made a black guy voice in there. Was he black?
Huh? No.
Oh, you're like, yo, go to the nightclub. I was like, oh,
no, he was a Mexican dude.
Wait, was he that Mexican guy that drives that dually?
No, it was a nice truck though. I don't know what it was. It was like a GMC truck. It was nice.
Okay, man. So,
what do you do with Ubers?
What do you mean?
How do you act in Ubers? Do you socialize with the driver, or you?
So it depends on dude. Honestly, it's a give or take thing. It depends on my Uber driver. So for the Christmas party that we had for EOG, it was downtown, and me and Kiara Ubered because the parking at the Busch Convention Center is terrible. And that driver was like, he was okay. He tried to talk to him. His truck smelled like he was smoking a cigarette in there, and it. That really makes a difference with me. And I know that's pretty, stupid with me working in the clubs and people smoking in them. But it really it doesn't affect me, but it just makes me feel weird whenever you try to talk and everything. And then, me and Kiara were trying to have a conversation, but we felt weird. Mm-hmm. But on the way to Woody's from the Busch Convention Center, our driver was so nice. She swung us by the house, like an extra trip by the house. And I gave her a $50 tip. Yeah. And she was like, oh, it's too much. I'm like, no, Merry Christmas. Thank you. You
freaking Santa Claus.
No, at least once a year I like doing something like that for, and I won't do it to anyone that I know. I won't just be like, oh, here's $50, $100, and it'll normally be as close as it gets to Christmas. Like, this lady was a mom of 3. Her husband was in North Dakota working, and she was driving Uber just to pass the time and everything. And, we were talking about Christmas presents and everything. I was like, oh, well, that's cool. And I was like, well, did you get everything yet? She's like, oh, I'm still missing a couple of things. That's, why I picked up a couple extra shifts.
Here's a couple iPads and some.
Nah, I mean, if the good Lord ever graces me with that kind of money, I wouldn't mind, dropping a tip like that, every so often. But
gotta get YouTube famous.
Yeah, so guys, make sure y'all like and subscribe.
We gotta get famous. We gotta get monetized.
I know we want to we want to be good philanthropists and everything. But no, man. I mean, I think that's something that's really good. I mean, not to say that I don't really like tithe at church or anything, but it's in a way, I kind of like where I know where the money's going.
In
Sometimes
your
like
own mind.
yeah, like sometimes like even with my servers, I and not to be like judgmental or anything, I'll still tip a young kid, the 20%, 25% and everything. But if it's like I see that this is a mom who's obviously trying to put food on the table or whatever, then I'll try and do
Give
a little
bit
extra.
extra.
Dude, yeah, I mean, serving was a big part of my life, your life too.
We gave away money on Buffer podcast. Me and Jesse.
$50, right?
$50.
I know. I wish I could have been a part of that.
Yeah.
Did you ever give away the Yeti cooler?
Nope.
Oh. So guys, next episode. No, I'm kidding. No, we will try and start doing some giveaways and everything, guys.
Once we start getting them likes and subscribes.
Yeah, we'll probably do a contest here in the next couple of weeks or something for a like and subscribe, and we'll do like something. We'll figure something out.
How much did you ever? What was your most Uber spent on an Uber?
Most I ever spent on an Uber?
Yeah.
I think it was in Dallas actually.
How much?
$30.
$30 is the most you've ever spent.
Yeah. Oh, and then plus like $5 for the tip. Dude, I literally paid for every Uber when we were in Dallas.
Really?
Yes.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I know I paid for one or two.
Yeah, I think on one of them, I was like, man, I'm not trying to pay for the Uber. And you told me y'all were downstairs and we all crammed in that little Altima.
Yeah.
It was like Markel, you, me.
It was like 5 of us in there.
Krista.
No, we went to, we took the Uber to the wedding reception.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was crammed. I spent $130 on Uber.
On one?
Yeah.
On one?
One.
Where were you going?
And it was in New York on New Year's Eve. I went 7 miles for $130.
Oh my gosh.
But I don't know if it was $130 because of the timing and where we were at, or if it was because I pissed in there.
Mike!
Did I ever tell you that?
No! This is news! Okay, spill the tea. Spill the tea, sis.
So see, what happened was on New Year's Eve, we got on a boat. We did like a boat where we could see. Why are you laughing already?
Because I've been on a boat. Anyway, go on.
Okay, so we were on a boat for New Year's Eve, and it takes you out to, I don't even know what river or lake or ocean it is, but we could see the Statue of Liberty and stuff like that. And it was pretty much like a cash bar, or I mean, you could go and get however many drinks you wanted. And I think we got off the boat around 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, and it was raining over there in New York, so it sucked. But I remember I was wearing one of my big blazers, and no, it wasn't wearing a blazer. I was actually wearing a vest, which was stupid because it was raining. Anyways, I kept going and grabbing drinks, thinking like I already finished them, and I just kept them at my table. So by the end of the night, they already did last call and stuff. I had like a 6-pack on my table that I hadn't even touched. And I mean, they didn't open it for you. They gave you like a closed beer or whatever. And I put them in my pocket. And I just got off the boat, started drinking more. And then we were waiting for the Uber. And I started drinking another one. And it was raining, so it was wet. And whenever it's cold, you tend to have to go to the restroom. And I was like, we only got 7 miles. And I'm I have a lot of liquid courage going on. So I was like, I can hold it. We're only going 7 miles. And me not knowing it was New York, New Year's Eve, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, maybe I had just opened this Bud Light and the Uber came. So I was trying to hide it behind Krista. I was like, I'll just finish it in the car. And I was like, damn it, I forgot I had to go piss still. And I didn't go before the Uber came or nothing. So I'm in the car and I'm trying to hold it. We're stuck in traffic. I was like, screw it, I need to go somewhere. And then I was like, the only place I can go is in this can, but it's full of beer. So I got to chug this beer and then I can use the can. So I chugged the beer and then I tried to, do my thing in the very back seat. Well, I guess it was moving a lot after that happened, and I ended up like I couldn't shoot down, and it shot.
My gosh!
It shot up, and it got like all over the roof of the car, and I remember Chris looking at me like, "What the heck?" And
was she loud?
Huh?
Did she give you away?
She was really control. She controlled the environment because I was like, "Oh," I was like,
Did the Uber driver see it?
"Huh?" I don't think so.
You know, Mike, and
it was really dark, and then like I was saying, the radio was turned up, so I was just like, "This is my time," and it didn't go well.
You know, Mike, and I say this with all due respect. If the coronavirus was a person, that would be you.
That was like a year or two ago. I've learned my lesson.
Remember that time you punched that wall? Because
it was a fence.
It was a fence. My bad. Because you wanted to stab a Domino's delivery driver.
It was that was a different time.
You know,
that was because he disrespected my friends.
He disrespected your friends. Oh, jeez. Well,
a lot of liquid courage times.
Well, Mike, I think we got time for one more segment.
All right.
I don't know. I don't got anything.
Yeah, we didn't really. We had an outline, and all I put was segment. We didn't really think it through.
Yeah, we didn't really think this through, guys. But, you know, just next week we'll be a little more organized. Next week we will also have our first special guest, and it'll be good. Just make sure you tune in, guys, and, you know.
So if you didn't get the gist of it, it's more of like a what's going on in the world. You know what we didn't even talk about?
What?
Coronavirus.
Oh, coronavirus. Oh, you know, well, real quick, actually, last segment, coronavirus.
Coronavirus.
So,
what's hot right now?
You know, it's
segment. What's hot?
You know what's really like messed up about this world nowadays is everyone makes all these tragedies into a meme. You know, because I've seen the meme. Have you seen the memes of like the Bane meme with the pink dude? And it's like the coronavirus, and then Mexican moms with Vicks and Sprite.
Yeah, well, see, it's funny that you said that. I have Vicks in my drawer at my office.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
dude, I use Vicks for everything.
But like, what is it? I got an argument with a customer earlier today because he was saying, "Oh, it's just another swine flu."
That's basically what it is.
But you know how everybody went crazy about it.
Oh, yeah.
And it wasn't nothing really.
Yeah.
I know Japan closed all their schools.
Yeah, I saw that today.
All in March.
It's definitely, you know, it's getting pretty serious. So
there's 5 cases in San Antonio.
Guys, make sure to wash your hands.
Wash las manos.
And guys, make sure you trim those beards. I personally don't care about my life, so I'm just gonna grow out my beard.
I ain't trimming my beard. You see how the only like legit facial hair acceptance is as good as like the Hitler one?
Yeah.
I was like, what the heck?
I know, it's so rude. But guys, and this is another side note, but this is what happens when you cook everything and eat it.
Yeah, that's some nasty stuff. You know how it was like started, right?
I'm pretty sure they were eating bats.
Well, no, I mean, it could have started with the bats. From what I heard, it was like they were skinning badgers, deers, goats, and they're laying all this meat on top of each other.
Mm-hmm.
Different meats and all that different blood was just, it's like say you got like a pig, you know?
Yeah.
Or whatever. And that's at the very bottom, and you put a badger and all these other animals on top of it. All these bloods like contaminate and like
so the bloods ended up mixing and making a new virus. You know, that's just not cool, man. So just make sure, like I said,
it wasn't a hot topic.
It's just scary, man. I mean, you know, we live in such a messed up world nowadays, and
some people even have theories that Chinese did it on purpose.
I've seen that, but it's like, dude.
Just to like that movie, The Crazies.
Mm-hmm. So you know, and this is gonna sound really messed up, and I don't.
Well, don't say it.
Well, I really.
This is our first episode back.
Well, I'm gonna be unfiltered. No. But
ooh,
have you noticed that
unmasked? You get it?
Yeah.
No, see.
I mean, I've got no shame about it. Have you noticed how every like bad disease does come out of, you know,
China,
Asia in general?
Or Asia,
you know, look, SARS. SARS was a really big pandemic back in the day. Oh, dude, it was a very serious.
You know, no, it's stupid, but going back to the memes, I had one of my customers, the one I was arguing about, is like, you know, your packing paper, or your bubbles or whatever, if you pop one of those bubbles, you know that air came from China. I was like, wow.
Well,
go home.
Call it a day. You know, it's actually held our we bought a massage gun. and it's
Oh,
actually,
I actually was messing with mine before you.
Oh,
got
really?
Here.
dude, we haven't been able to get ours because it's manufactured in China. We got a craft gun, and it
Like a
yeah,
a drill.
yeah, no, like like the actual massage gun, the one.
Oh,
And I bought it for Kiara for Christmas because everywhere I read was that if you're willing to wait, that's the best massage gun on the market. And it was cheaper than like a Hypervolt and the Theragun and
I don't
everything.
even know what brand mine is. It was on Amazon.
Oh, dude, Kiara is such a big health nut that she's filled me in on all the brands and everything. I went in and did my own research.
I'm
And
more of a great value guy, you know.
didn't you buy the one at the mall?
No, I didn't buy that one.
Oh, really? I thought the Persian guy was like,
I was
hey.
just talking to you to get me out of it.
Oh, I thought you were going to
You
go
know,
back
it's
and
like
buy it.
it's like meeting a famous person. I have to act stupid.
Oh, dude,
So
it was
it's
so
like acting
funny.
stupid. Like, Brian, should I get there?
I was gonna tag you in a meme the other day because it was like who was it? Muslim guys at the market. They're like, this ring is $10,000, but for you, $15.
I used to do that all the time. I was like, the guy right down there, more down. What did I? It would be like flea markets. The other guy over there, he's selling it for this much. And he's like, really? I'm like, yeah, do me $5 better, or my dad used to do that the most. But I mean, hell, he'd make it work.
Anytime we go to the sore head trade days, yeah, we anytime I buy anything over there, I bundle it.
Bundle it.
Yeah. So what I did was
Popcorn, turkey leg, and lemonade.
No, I don't do it with the food. With the food, I pay
That's
straight
all
up.
I go for.
Oh, dude. See, we went and I bought my father-in-law and my dad these like big metal
Signs.
Yeah. One of them was a Cowboys one and one of them was a Rangers one. And the guy was asking $60 each.
He said, give it to me for $120.
No, well, that's how much it would add up to. No.
I know. I thought you were
and
like
he'd been out there all day and I looked like he hadn't sold much. I was like, hey, I'll give you $100 for both of those right now. And he was like, deal. And
what did I haven't bought nothing over
yeah,
there. Just food.
I've come to learn that even whenever you buy your cars and everything, if you bundle something up, with your car, like if you tell them, hey, do oil changes and I'll pay this much a month. It's already like the projected payment you were wanting or whatever, or, hey, I include the warranty or whatever, and I'll pay for this, that's how you get them. And you know what? I want to do an episode.
And having good credit.
Well, having good credit. Good credit is key to life. But, one of these episodes, we do need to go over, kind of a car buying experience.
How to buy a car.
How to buy a
with
car.
Mike and Brian.
Yeah, you don't remember anything from your car selling days.
Me? Yes,
yeah.
I do.
Mike, you are the
No,
worst
I swear
when it
I
comes
do.
to it.
The Jeep out there?
Okay.
Invoice plus rebates.
Why didn't you ask for holdback?
Because I didn't want to rape them.
Okay, so in that case, you could have gone to Dallas and buy it, 3 or 4
I ain't
thousand.
driving to Dallas.
Yeah, they would have brought it to you. Oh my gosh,
Sorry.
we're so sorry about that.
Mike's
Got the coronavirus. But anyways, so
edit that.
guys, I guess that's gonna go ahead and do it for us. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow us.
Yes.
On all our social media platforms.
Yes, and I guess that is good night, America, and Godspeed.
What the hell? We are not ending like that.
You know what? We're still working on it, guys. It's still a work in progress.
Don't forget, right now, so far we have our Facebook still platform up, our Twitter, our YouTube, and our Instagram. So look out for those platforms and follow us. I know we're still working on streaming on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
Oh, do we have to redo that?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So as soon as we get that up, we will let y'all know.
All right. Honestly, I think we're going to work on it, guys. Have a good night, and we will see you soon.
Peace out.
Peace.